Welcome to AU in View, a production of the Aurora University's Communication Department and AU Spartan Media. We are here to bring you the news and events around the Aurora University community. I'm Jess.
And I'm Terry Ann, and we'll be your hosts for this episode. Our feature stories will be focused on what is going on around campus, and we will also be interviewing special guests Matt Tapia and Matt Drefke. But first, let's go over the latest news.
Phillips Library is hosting their annual Read Poster contest. 2 students have the chance to be featured on a Read Poster that will be hung in the Aurora University Library. Students looking to enter the contest need to write a short book review on a book that hasn't been previously reviewed on the Phillips Library Books of Summer brochure. Students will post the review onto the Phillips Library Facebook page by February 28th, and the posts with the most likes will be deemed the winners. For more information about the contest and to view the past Books of Summer brochures, look on the Phillips Library page on Aurora University's main website or contact any of the librarians.
The month of March is National Athletic Trainers Month. And Aurora's own Spartan Athletic Training Student Organization, better known as SATSO, will be hosting their annual 5K race on March 28th. This year, the race will be located right here at Aurora University, starting and ending on the Spartan Terrace across from Vago Field. The fee for Aurora University students that sign up for the race is only $20, and all participants will receive a free t-shirt. The top 20 finishers will also receive a free coffee mug. All proceeds collected will go to the National Athletic Trainers Association Research Foundation. For more information, contact Sarah Radke, or if you are interested in signing up for the race, go to www.signmeup.com/104943.
Interested in becoming a peer advisor? Peer advisors are enthusiastic individuals who mentor and guide first-year students during their transition into their first year of college at Aurora University. Peer advisors participate in all AU 4U registration and orientation days during the summer months and are present during Fall Welcome Week. There will be 2 peer advisor informational sessions on February 17th in Dunham Room 122 at noon, and again on February 26th in Ice Room 120 at 5. If interested, the peer advisor application is available on SpartanNet until Friday, March 13th at midnight. Make sure you have a letter of recommendation along with your application, and any questions, contact Cody First, Student Activities Representative, or Kelly Conquest, Peer Advisor Intern.
Aurora University's Activities Programming Board is constantly coming up with fun, free activities for students, from organizing off-campus trips to having comedians and magicians come entertain the student body. A few weeks ago, they hosted Hamster Night 2.0. Our news team here at AU in View went behind the scenes. This is Terry Ann for AU in View, reporting directly from Hamster Night 2.0, where there has been a great turnout of students to come and support the event and play soccer and a bunch of hamster balls. And this is your first look into the event.
Well, last year we kind of came up with an idea of what it'd be like to be a hamster. We wanted the Zorb balls to kind of walk around in. And so we did stuff last year like eating a donut off a string with like no hands, and doing a pie eating contest, and just different stuff with popcorn and hamster stuff. So this year we did a 2.0 where it's like Zorb balls in there, so it's actually the bubble soccer this year. So you're actually more of like a hamster, I guess. It's just something different that we put on for campus to try to get more attendance to.
Do you know who started Hamster Night?
I believe it was Ryan Merritt. I believe he did last year, and then they saw this new idea this year, and they want to continue the tradition because it worked so well last year and everybody loved it. So then him and Jake Lipka put it together, and it just worked out just like that.
My name's Cameron Savage. I'm a sophomore. I'm just here to have fun. I heard about the event through my friend, so we got a team together. So I'm just here to participate. Got some donuts, free food.
Well, me and Ryan Merritt, we're co-chairs for the nightlife. So we go to different conferences and look up different companies and figure out like events we want to bring to campus we think that the students would like. So that's kind of what we do. And then so with this, we had a committee and we put together ideas. And we meet once a week, got it all on paper, presented it to our manager Brandy, and we got it approved. And so then we decided on this date.
We did flyers this year. We posted some on each floor, such as I put one on each floor on the boys' side of Watkins, and others all of them hanging around campus, so people saw from that. That helped with a better turnout. Because we were hoping for this one, it's a bigger event that we wanted more people to come to, so that helped a lot.
So do you need to be part of a team to participate, or can anybody come and join?
Anybody can come. It's teams of 6, so if you have a team of 6 with your friends, you can hang out and be on a team together. But if you only have 1 or 2, you can just join a team and everybody can pretty much play.
So you hope that there is a Hamster Night 3.0 next year?
This big a turnout, I'm hoping so, but we'll see. We'll try to continue the tradition.
We have two very special guests here on AU in View today. They are senior Matt Tapia and Matt Drufke, a comedian and producer of Still Not Friday Stand-Up, a comedy showcase at the Comedy Shrine. Thanks for being with us today, guys.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course. Well, tell us a little bit about your stand-up.
My stand-up is new and bad. No, I've only been doing it. I've only been doing stand-up for a little over a year now, so it's still really green. Still trying to figure out my footing, and I like it a lot. It's fun. We'll try to have as much fun as I can. So talk to me in a couple more years, maybe I'll have a better answer. But
hopefully, you still won't be a senior.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe
I've been doing stand-up for about 7 years. I've started in the suburbs, and I've performed in Chicago and Madison, all over the Midwest, at clubs and colleges and things like that. I've started producing shows for 5 years, and Still Not Friday, it's our new show. We've been running it since January, and it's a good way to bring some great Chicago comedians out to Aurora in the Comedy Shrine. And it's only a $5 ticket, and it's available for everyone. It's a really good time, and we're very proud of the show.
Yeah. Well, good.
Awesome. How did you guys get involved with the Comedy Shrine?
that was the first open mic I ever went to. That was maybe the second time I ever did stand-up was at the Comedy Shrine. And I just stuck around and annoyed them and wouldn't leave, and now I'm helping produce a show.
Yeah, for people who haven't been to the Comedy Shrine, it originally started in Naperville and they moved to Aurora a few years ago. It's been around for 10 years. They call that because the inside it's a literal museum. It has all kinds of neat memorabilia from all sorts of comedy, film and television, old stage productions, dating from very current things going all the way back 70, 80 years. So it's a really interesting thing. I've been part of the Shrine for about 3 years, and this show that we've been doing is really new, but we were very excited that they wanted to give us a chance to do something, and we're really happy to put on a high quality show there.
That's great. So you do work for the Comedy Shrine, or you just are affiliated with them?
We only work for the Shrine in that they let us put on a show there. They kind of give us their space for a night.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And how long have you guys known each other, would you say?
I feel like it's been like a year.
Probably about a year, as long as I've been doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would have seen you. I might have seen you your first time.
That's
Which would probably tell you that it was forgettable, or that I was inebriated.
You were,
or that it was forgettable and I was inebriated. Yeah. We could be shooting twofers. Hamster Night 2.0.
There's a huge hamster debacle. My second open mic ever.
Oh, it was the worst.
You were the host at, it was a holiday extravaganza open mic.
Oh, yeah.
Like Christmas 2014.
Was that where I came out singing and things like that? Was your first open mic?
That was my second open mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember thinking, oh, this guy's interesting. He came out wearing a Santa Claus hat from the backstage area, and he had a Tupperware full of like paper. I think it was just confetti, but it was supposed to be snow. Yeah. And you came out and you threw it, and I thought, oh, are we all gonna have to do that?
Sadly, it wasn't confetti, but it was shredded coconut, which is fun to use as a snow prop. Less fun because it sticks to every like under hot lights, which stages have. So that became difficult. I like putting on shows that have silly feel, that that are silly and interesting and irreverent.
You like to fruff them up, you would say. Like you're fluff it up.
Yeah.
Kind of a showman.
I try to be.
Should call you Matt Frufke. That's just like
in your chair.
That's fine.
All right.
So is this what people can expect to see when they come see
God, no.
when you banter? Oh, okay. What can we expect to see then?
A great time. Like when you're starting out, some of the best advice I got is to watch people who are way better than you as much as you can, and do it as much as you can as well. So it's a good mixture of. For me, I get to go in to see amazing comedians for free. Like you can't ask for anything better than that. And
when I started doing stand-up, there were very few opportunities in the suburbs. So you drive to Chicago where you open mic, which is something where they let anyone go up and give you 3 to 5 minutes of time. So I was going into the city 5 nights a week, doing 4 shows a night, just as much as I can. And I found these amazing people who are great comedians and have become good friends, and I like bringing them out to areas where they don't normally get a lot of exposure. Aurora, for as big of an area as it is, has one comedy club that has 2 stand-up shows a night, and because of that, they don't get a chance to see some of the wonderful people. We've had headliners already who have appeared on television and who have released records, who have performed all over the world, and that is the kind of comedy that we go to expect. The fact that it's a $5 ticket is really not indicative of the amazing quality we put on. We are truly featuring some of the best comedians Chicago has to offer and feature, and it's a show I'm really proud of, and I'm happy Matt is part of it as well, and I think it's something that we're all really proud of.
Yeah, so you're going and you're getting 3 comics for the price of $5.
Wow.
And like we're not short selling you at all. Like it's amazing the way that these guys were able to you just had a sheer friendship to get him to come out every week and they want to come and do the show because you guys have a good relationship already, and they know that they're gonna have a good time in Aurora. So yeah.
So is this something you see doing for a living? Because obviously you do it for a living, but like, do you have any future dreams? Like, do you want to work for Second City one day? Could you see yourself doing that? Second
City, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe?
I don't know yet. I don't want to.
Because you're obviously a senior here, so what do you want to do?
Supporting comedy just sounds like a dream kind of thing.
Right.
It's achievable, but takes time. So realistically, working towards it, and I don't know. Whenever he starts putting me up, then I'll feel like I've made it. So,
oh boy.
Yeah.
That's not the highest bar at all.
I know. But.
Awesome. You guys are fantastic. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys and what you have to offer. So, and as everybody should. So good luck in your endeavors, and thank you so much for coming and being on here.
Thank you so much. We're every Thursday night at 8 o'clock at the Comedy Shrine in Fox Valley Mall. You can follow us on Facebook or Twitter at SNF Comedy.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Well, it's almost time to say goodbye, but before that, we have one last thing.
Tomorrow, February 12th, head down to the Spartan Spot and make your own Build-A-Bear starting at 11:30.
Also on February 12th, the ladies of Gamma Phi Omega will be selling cake pops in Dunham Atrium and letting people dedicate a special song for their Valentine from 11:30 until 1 p.m.
The Financial Aid Office will be offering assistance for students who need help filing their FAFSA throughout the month of February. Stop by the office during their office hours.
On February 26th, head down to UBH and get a chance to see your fellow students show off their talents at the annual AU's Got Talent Show.
That's all we have for this episode of AU in View. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Chipotle.